Antifa vandal arrested for graffiti and slashing 30 tires. Earlier this week, a man named Ismail Chamu, age 21, was arrested and detained for more than 30 hours. Chamu is being held at Berkeley Jail on $85,000 bail on suspicion of felony vandalism causing $400 or more in damage, the commission of a hate crime enhancements, and conspiracy. Upon his initial release, that is, until subsequent arrest, Chamu immediately went to social media to claim that he was being racially profiled. He said in a now-deleted post, "I was humiliated. I was traumatized. I still feel shock and pain and anger. I am just glad to be free. At least, I feel the illusion of freedom," he wrote. The mayor of Berkeley, Jesse Arreguin, who has been exposed as a member of an anarchist associate of Antifa, BAM by any means necessary, came out to support Ismail Chamu alongside the ASUC, the Associated Students of University of California, made public statements saying that they believe that Chamu was arrested due to racial profiling. BAM even has ties to pro-pedophilia advocates and has been associated to attempts to persuade students into left-wing activism. An additional 19 people who are student senators from UC Berkeley also signed a statement declaring Chamu's arrest as racial profiling. However, the police chief told the press that Ismail had ducked behind a vehicle when he was spotted by police and appeared to set something down, considering the police were looking for somebody that same night who was slashing tires and spray painting anti-cop slogans, as well as their hatred for white people. It is understandable that they would approach him. Chamu recently started working as a substitute teacher for West Contra Costa schools in California, saying after getting the job, "Time to radicalize our black and brown youth and take a step forth towards becoming a teacher and eventually a professor." Here are some of his other posts. "Liberals, hate me all y'all want. God bless Antifa. Hashtag fuck Trump. Want to do something productive for finals week? Send all the white kids to the wrong room on finals day. Your ancestors will thank you. Some smash Amazon stores, others send white kids to the wrong room. Hashtag free speech." Because nothing screams free speech like purposefully sabotaging someone's opportunity to better themselves with higher education because of their ethnic heritage. Ask yourself, if you saw somebody or read about someone saying this in the 1920s towards a black person because of their race, would you consider it racist? Of course you would. He also tweeted out an article talking about a woman who said that God told her to throw bricks at white people. He commented, "Same." He even has a blog called Unpopular Opinions where he claimed dialogue will not save our hoods. In this blog, he makes the claim that it was Antifa that stopped Milo from speaking, as well as take advantage of a few trash cans here and there. Well, he didn't say that last part, but I think it flavors things up a little bit. Here he says, "Private property must be destroyed. Bars and hipster shops need to be removed. Google satellite offices must be burned, and Google buses need to be slashed." With all of that in mind, I do not think it's too much of a stretch to say that this man's motive is right there in front of you. Ismail Chamu has clearly stated that tires need to be slashed, and he's associated with Antifa. And those people just look like burglars. I mean, take a look at this guy. Who would imagine that another crazy left-winger would go out and destroy private property and commit hate crimes against white people? It actually got called a hate crime for racism against white people. Seems like we are making progress at holding both sides to the same standard for once. The thing that bothers me the most, though, it isn't the spray painting kill cops or fuck white people or class war and all that bullshit. It's not the slashing of the tires, which I do think is complete bullshit and it is fucked up. But worse than that is the fact that this man was a teacher and hoping to radicalize children. That to me is sickening beyond repair. Having an intention to control the outcome of a child's mind is, in my opinion, evil. It's mind control. You should be encouraging the youth to ask questions and come to the conclusions themselves instead of trying to push them to a certain conclusion. It's the reason a lot of people rebel against religions. Well, that about wraps it up for this story, so let me know what you think about all this in the comments. And all of everything that I referenced in this video will be in the description for yourself if you want to check it out further. And that'll be it. I'll see you all later.